Every year, over 1,500 earthquakes rock this country. A place where the earth never stops shaking, and yet its people have built a society stronger than almost any other. A place where nature's wrath meets human resilience in a way that is nothing short of breathtaking. This is Japan. From the towering peak of Mount Fuji to the tranquil sacred forests where centuries-old trees stand guard, Japan is a land constantly shaped by the forces of nature. Yet, amidst all this power, there is an elegance and serenity that feels almost unreal. A country where technology blends seamlessly with ancient traditions, where quiet temples sit just steps away from the world's busiest cities. But what is it about a land that has been through so much, yet remains one of the most enchanting places on earth? Stay tuned, because Japan's story is far more than just the calm after the storm. You've probably seen Mount Fuji on postcards or television before. But did you know this perfect snow-capped peak is turned out to be one of the most dangerous active volcanoes in Japan? It last erupted way back in 1707, but scientists still consider it active today. Mount Fuji stands at 3,776 meters, making it the tallest mountain in all of Japan. It's so big and so beautifully shaped, you can spot it from Tokyo on a clear day, even though it's about 100 kilometers away. For centuries, this mountain has been more than just a natural wonder. It's one of Japan's three holy mountains and a symbol of spiritual power. Pilgrims, poets, and artists have all climbed its slopes or painted its perfect shape. Some believed gods lived inside it. At the base, you'll find shrines like Fujisan Hongu Sengen Taisha, built to honor the mountain and keep it calm. And did you know women weren't allowed to climb it until 1872? Back then, people believed the summit was sacred, and they thought women might disturb the spiritual purity of the mountain. So, for a long time, only men were allowed to climb to the top. That finally changed in 1872, when the Japanese government officially banned the old rule and opened the mountain to everyone. Today, people from all over the world hike to the top, hoping to catch the sunrise from what feels like the roof of Japan. Before we continue our journey, let's test your knowledge real quick. Which one of these is Japan's most famous flower? Comment on your answer below. Over 400 years ago, Tokyo was just a small fishing village called Edo. But in less than a lifetime, it exploded into one of the biggest cities in the world. It all started in 1603, when Tokugawa Ieyasu chose Edo as the center of his powerful shogunate. People from all over Japan began moving here, and the quiet village turned into a booming city. By the 1700s, Edo had over 1 million people, more than most European cities back then. In 1868, the emperor moved in from Kyoto and gave the city a new name, Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital. The city has faced huge challenges, massive earthquakes, war bombings, but it always found a way to rebuild. Now, Tokyo stands as a mix of old and new, where ancient temples sit next to shiny glass towers. You can stroll through calm gardens, explore historic streets, or ride trains faster than a speeding car. This city isn't just large, it's full of life, layers, and stories waiting to be discovered. There's a legend in Japan, passed down for centuries, about a fox who guided a young merchant to a hidden shrine deep in the mountains of Kyoto. That shrine, Fushimi Inari Taisha, became the gateway to prosperity, with the merchant's fortune rising like never before. Today, the shrine still stands, thousands of fox statues watching over visitors from all walks of life, each one a silent witness to the wishes granted and the miracles fulfilled. As you walk through the thousands of iconic red torii gates, you're not just admiring the beauty of the scenery, you're stepping into a living history. Each gate represents a prayer, a wish, or a moment of gratitude offered by individuals, families, and businesses alike. Over the centuries, these gates have been donated by those seeking Inari's blessing, making Fushimi Inari Taisha a place of deep personal connection and faith. The shrine itself dates back to 711 AD, making it one of the oldest and most revered in Japan. Located at the foot of Mount Inari, the shrine's sprawling complex leads visitors through lush forests and up winding paths, offering a serene escape from the bustle of Kyoto. It's here that the fox spirits, known as kitsune, are said to dwell. These mystical creatures are believed to be messengers of Inari, carrying prayers and wishes to the gods. By the time you reach the summit, you'll understand why Fushimi Inari Taisha is not just a shrine, but a journey, one that speaks to the soul and connects the past to the present in a way that few places can. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Tucked away in the heart of Japan, there's a village so ancient it feels like stepping into a fairy tale. This is Shirakawa-go, where history, culture, and breathtaking beauty blend seamlessly. Nestled beneath the majestic Hakusan Mountain in Gifu Prefecture, Shirakawa-go is one of Japan's oldest villages, with over 300 years of history. What makes this village stand out is its unique Gasho Zukuri architecture, with steep, thatched roofs designed to withstand the heavy snowfalls of winter. These roofs, built without a single nail, resemble hands clasped in prayer, symbolizing the villagers' devotion to nature and their community. Shirakawa-go is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserved for its historical significance and breathtaking beauty. In winter, Shirakawa-go becomes a winter wonderland, with snow blanketing the village and the houses glowing warmly from within. A visit to Shirakawa-go is not just a journey through Japan's past, it's an experience of timeless beauty and tranquility. Hidden in the heart of Kyoto, Kiyomizu-dera is a temple with a history that spans over 1,200 years. Founded in 778 by the priest Enshin Shonin, it was built beside the sacred Ottawa Spring, its name meaning pure water temple. What's astonishing is that the entire temple complex, including its iconic main hall, was constructed without using a single nail. In 1633, the Tokugawa shogun Tokugawa Iemitsu oversaw its reconstruction, and today it remains one of Japan's most revered landmarks. Aside from its beautiful architecture, Kiyomizu-dera is home to the Jishu Shrine, where visitors test their luck in love. By walking between two love stones with their eyes closed, the hopeful believe they will find true love if they succeed. Kiyomizu-dera is more than a temple. It's a place of wishes, hopes, and timeless beauty. In the southernmost corner of Japan, there's a tropical paradise where the sun kisses the sea, and the sand feels like powder beneath your feet. This is Ishigaki Island, Japan's hidden gem. Ishigaki Island is located 2,000 kilometers from Tokyo, making it the southernmost city in Japan. With stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and vibrant coral reefs, Ishigaki is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts and beach lovers alike. This island is part of the Yaeyama group, and its breathtaking landscapes are protected within the Iriomote Ishigaki National Park. From the magnificent Kabira Bay to the towering Mount Omoto, the island offers both relaxation and adventure for visitors. The culture of Ishigaki is a fascinating blend of Japanese and Taiwanese influences, giving the island a unique charm. Ishigaki's tropical climate provides the perfect escape, especially from April to November. Itsukushima Shrine, built on the sacred island of Miyajima, is unlike any other shrine in Japan. The very land it stands on is believed to be pure, so pure that for centuries, no one was allowed to die or even give birth on its grounds. This incredible shrine isn't just famous for its breathtaking floating torii gate, which rises out of the sea at high tide. It's also a spiritual masterpiece, standing for over 1,400 years, harmonizing perfectly with the natural landscape. Miyajima Island is considered sacred by the Shinto faith, dedicated to the three daughters of the storm god Susanoo. The shrine was first built in the 6th century, but its current form was shaped by Taira no Kiyomori, a powerful noble in the 12th century. The island itself is regarded as a god, which is why no one was allowed to live there permanently. Visitors could only reach the shrine by boat, making the torii gate an essential part of their spiritual journey. There's a place in Japan where you can see Mount Fuji, cherry blossoms, and a 5-story pagoda all in one photo, like a scene from a dream. This is Chureito Pagoda, a hidden gem on the mountainside of Fuji City. Built in 1963 as a peace memorial, this bright red pagoda stands tall with 5 wooden stories, reaching about 25 meters high. To reach it, you'll walk up 398 stone steps, surrounded by green maple trees and peaceful silence. In spring, soft pink cherry blossoms bloom along the path, turning the whole place into a fairy tale. In autumn, the leaves turn red and gold, wrapping the pagoda in warm, glowing colors. From the top, Mount Fuji rises in the distance, calm and snow-covered, like something out of a postcard. Visitors come here to take pictures, enjoy the fresh air, or just take a quiet moment to breathe. Hakone Shrine, one of the most famous landmarks in the area, sits right on the shores of Lake Ashi, surrounded by beautiful forests. Founded over 1,200 years ago in 757 CE, the shrine has deep ties to local legends and the history of the region. It was originally built on the summit of Mount Hakone, but was later moved to its current location near the lake in 1667. The shrine is dedicated to several important deities, including Ninigi no Mikoto, the grandchild of the sun goddess Amaterasu, and Konohana Sakuya Hime, the goddess of Mount Fuji. One of the most iconic features of Hakone Shrine is its towering red torii gate, standing proudly in the water at the lake's edge. This gate, along with the surrounding natural beauty, creates one of Japan's most beautiful photo spots, especially with the reflection of Mount Fuji in the background. The shrine is also tied to the story of Mangan Shonen, who pacified the fearsome dragon that once lived in the lake. Every year, on July 31st, a special ceremony is held to honor the dragon god, Kuzoryu, and ensure peace for the people of the area. Just 25 minutes from Sapporo, there's a little city called Otaru that feels like stepping back in time. It used to be the main port of Ishigaki Bay and played a big role in Japan's trade with the US and the UK. In fact, the first railway in Hokkaido started here in 1880, linking Otaru to Sapporo. Many of the old stone buildings are still standing, now turned into cute cafes and shops with lots of character. There's also a beautiful old canal, lined with historic warehouses, that gives the whole town a calm and nostalgic feeling. The name Otaru might come from the Ainu language, meaning river running through the sandy beach. Otaru is also known for its fresh seafood and fun seasonal festivals throughout the year. Would you add Otaru to your travel bucket list? Drop a 1 if you've been there, or a 2 if you're dreaming of going. High atop a misty mountain, cloaked in ancient forests and silence, lies a sacred land where time feels suspended. Koyasan, the spiritual heart of Shingon Buddhism, and a sanctuary that has stood for over 1,200 years. This isn't just the birthplace of one of Japan's most influential Buddhist sects. It's the final destination for pilgrims seeking peace beyond this life. From the towering Daemon Gate that marks the entrance to a hidden world, to the quiet paths leading to Okinawa, the resting place of Kobo Daishi. Every cedar tree, every moss-covered grave whispers a story of devotion, enlightenment, and eternity. There is no place quite like Koyasan, where you can live like a monk, share their meals, rise with the temple bell, and experience a day of spiritual simplicity. In a chaotic modern world, Koyasan is a rare reminder that true peace still exists, if you're willing to slow down and listen. So come with me as we explore this sacred mountain, one step at a time, into a world beyond the ordinary. Did you know there's a place where monkeys soak in hot springs, just like humans do? In the heart of Japan, there's a hidden paradise known as Jigokudani, or Hell Valley. It's the only place on Earth where wild Japanese macaques, commonly called snow monkeys, bathe in steaming hot springs, warming themselves against the harsh winter cold. But this unique behavior didn't start overnight. The snow monkeys, once living high in the mountains, descended to this natural sanctuary after their habitat was altered by human development in the 1950s. Despite the harsh conditions, heavy snowfalls, freezing temperatures, and rugged terrain, the monkeys found a way to survive and thrive here. You can witness hundreds of them lounging in the warmth of the hot springs, their fur glowing in the steam. Jigokudani is not just a place for these playful creatures to relax. It's a site of scientific wonder, where researchers have observed and documented the behavior of the macaques for decades. Since the park's establishment in 1964, it has become a hub for photographers, researchers, and tourists alike. And yet, despite its fame, the park remains tucked away, only accessible by a narrow footpath through the forest, preserving the natural beauty and serenity of this winter wonderland. Walking into Arashiyama Bamboo Grove feels like stepping into a dream. Tall, green bamboo stalks stretch high above your head, swaying gently with the breeze. It's quiet here, so quiet that you can hear the rustling leaves like a soft whisper. This peaceful forest sits just west of Kyoto, and it's one of the most photographed spots in Japan. But photos don't tell the whole story. You have to be here to feel the calm, the cool air, and the magic of the light shining through the trees. Long ago, in the Heian period, this area was a retreat for royalty, who came here to relax and enjoy nature. In Japanese culture, bamboo stands for strength and flexibility, and you can really feel that here. Early morning is the perfect time to visit, when soft sunlight filters through the leaves and the crowds are still quiet. Some visitors even wear kimonos and take photos here, blending right into this peaceful, picture-perfect world. Over 1,600 temples, 400 shrines, a city that ruled Japan for more than 1,000 years. Kyoto isn't just old, it's ancient, layered, sacred, and somehow still bursting with life. Once the capital of Japan for more than a millennium, Kyoto has watched empires rise, fall, and evolve, while holding tightly to its own quiet wisdom. In spring, thousands of cherry trees explode into blush pink bloom, turning riverbanks and temple gardens into living poetry. In fall, the same paths glow with fiery reds and golds, as if the trees themselves are bowing out for the year. Here, geishas still move through lantern-lit alleys in Gion, carrying secrets passed down through generations. You can watch them perform graceful dances then, if you like, transform into one yourself. For a few dollars, skilled artists will dress you in silk, paint your face, and let you walk the streets like a living piece of art. Kyoto's food scene offers mouth-watering ramen simmered for 14 hours and crispy kushikatsu skewers, perfect for refueling after a day of adventure. We pull info from lots of sources, so if we missed something, or you've got something cool to add, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Mount Myoko, located in the Niigata Prefecture, stands as one of Japan's most iconic natural landmarks. This majestic mountain, known as Echigo Fuji, has a fascinating history of eruptions, with the last major eruption occurring around 4,300 years ago, leaving behind a massive caldera. The peak, though no longer towering at its original height, still rises 2,454 meters above sea level, offering breathtaking views. Mount Myoko's volcanic activity is still alive today in the form of fumaroles near its summit, where sulfur was once mined, giving the landscape an eerie yet beautiful atmosphere. Around its base, you'll find serene onsen and ski resorts like Kamakura and Suginohara, where visitors can experience the best of nature. This mountain has inspired generations, not only for its natural beauty, but also for its cultural significance. It's even immortalized in songs sung by children in the Joetsu region. Its name's been passed down through history, first as Mount Koshinonaka, then later as Mount Myoko, a name believed to bring good luck. Hokkaido is the northernmost island of Japan, and it's the second largest in the country. This place is known for its stunning natural beauty, with vast forests, clear lakes, and hot springs. In the winter, Hokkaido turns into a paradise for skiers, while in the summer, it's perfect for hiking and cycling. Despite its large size, Hokkaido has a low population, so there's a lot of open space to explore. The island also has a unique culture, with deep ties to the Ainu people, the indigenous group of Hokkaido. Hokkaido's cooler climate and fresh air make it a perfect escape for those looking to get away from the hustle and bustle. While the island has a cold climate, it's a major agricultural area growing many crops that feed Japan. Hokkaido is a place where nature, adventure, and history come together, making it a must-see destination. Osaka is Japan's third largest city, with over 2.7 million people living here. It's known as the heart of Japan's Kansai region. Osaka has a long history, once serving as Japan's imperial capital. Even today, it's a major financial center and a bustling hub for business and innovation. One of the city's most famous landmarks is Osaka Castle, which dates back to the 16th century and is a symbol of the city's rich past. The vibrant Dotonbori district is another must-see, famous for its bright lights and delicious street food. In the past, Osaka was a major port, connecting Japan with the rest of Asia. Despite its modern growth, Osaka still holds onto its cultural heritage, like the historic Katsuoji, the oldest Buddhist temple in Japan. If you're looking for a city that combines history with excitement, Osaka is the place to be. What if I told you that one of the most beautiful cherry blossom parks in Japan was actually planted by samurai over 150 years ago? Takato Castle Ruins Park in Nagano isn't just famous for its 1,500 cherry trees. It's a living piece of history. a place where old warriors turned ruins into one of the greatest springtime wonders in the country. Back in the 1500s, the castle was taken over by the famous warlord Takeda Shingen, and later by Oda Nobunaga. It was a key military base during the Age of Samurai. But after the castle was torn down in the 1800s, local samurai couldn't bear to see it forgotten. So they planted cherry trees, lots of them, and created a park where people could gather and remember. Today, those trees are still here, more than 1,500 in total. This variety is called Kohigan Zakura, and its blossoms are even pinker than the famous ones you see in Tokyo or Kyoto. This is Okinawa, Japan, often called the Hawaii of Japan. This beautiful archipelago is made up of over 160 islands, located at the southernmost tip of Japan. Here, you'll find crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and a rich ecosystem that's perfect for nature lovers. Okinawa was once the independent Ryukyu Kingdom, made up of islands like Okinawa, Myoko, and Yaeyama. Its natural beauty includes tropical forests and stunning coral reefs, making it a great spot for diving and snorkeling. The culture here is unique too, influenced by China and Mongolia, alongside traditional Japanese elements. You'll see this blend in Okinawa's food, festivals, and architecture. Okinawa's subtropical climate means it's warm all year round. The best time to visit is from April to September when the weather is sunny and lively. But if you prefer fewer crowds and lower costs, you can visit from October to March when the weather is still pleasant. Whether you're exploring its beaches, diving into its reefs, or learning about its fascinating history, Okinawa offers something for everyone. Nikko is a city just 150 kilometers north of Tokyo, famous for stunning mountain views and natural beauty. The city is home to incredible temples and shrines, and Toshogu Shrine stands as the main attraction. Nikko is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offering a rich history and culture to explore. The area provides a peaceful escape, featuring lakes, waterfalls, hot springs, and a deep connection to nature. A day trip from Tokyo is easy, with a 2-hour train ride, or you can extend your stay to relax in a hot spring ryokan. The best times to visit are during cherry blossom season in April or autumn, when the foliage is at its peak. Nikko is beautiful year-round, and special tours are available during peak seasons. Nikko's history dates back to the 8th century, when Buddhist monk Shodo Shonin founded the Sensoji Temple. Nikko ranks as one of Japan's top destinations, blending history, culture, and natural beauty. Lake Ashi, also known as Ashinoko, lies in the caldera of Mount Hakone, a volcano that last erupted in 1170. This stunning lake offers incredible views of Mount Fuji and is surrounded by lush forests and hot springs. The lake's shores are home to Hakone Shrine, small towns and historic ryokan, making it a popular spot for visitors seeking relaxation and scenic beauty. A cruise on the lake is the best way to take in the views, with boats resembling old sailing warships, adding a unique touch to the experience. The lake's name, Ashi, means reed, reflecting the lush plants that once grew along its shores. Hiking is another popular activity here, with trails ranging from easy walks to more challenging routes. Imagine a city, once devastated by an unspeakable tragedy, now standing tall as a beacon of peace and rebirth. Hiroshima, where history's darkest moment led to humanity's brightest future. More than 75 years ago, the first atomic bomb wiped this city off the map. But today, Hiroshima is living proof that even from the deepest wounds, life can emerge stronger than ever. As you walk through Hiroshima today, you'll see a city full of life, vibrant, resilient, and hopeful. From the serene Peace Memorial Park to the tranquil beauty of the Hiroshima Castle, every corner of this city tells a story of survival. The Peace Memorial, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands as a reminder of the horrors of war and a symbol of hope for a future without nuclear conflict. Here, the past and present coexist, honoring the sacrifices made while inspiring the next generation to never forget. Hiroshima's transformation didn't happen overnight. It took decades of tireless work, from the rebuilding of neighborhoods to the restoration of cultural landmarks. The city has become a global leader in promoting peace and nonviolence, with initiatives aimed at fostering understanding and cooperation. Yokohama, Japan's second-largest city, is just a short train ride from Tokyo, but it feels like a world of its own. With a population of over 3 million, it's known for its mix of old and new. The city grew quickly after opening its port in 1859, when Japan ended its self-imposed isolation. Before that, Yokohama was a quiet fishing village. But once foreigners were allowed to trade, it transformed into a cosmopolitan hub. One of the most famous places here is Yokohama Chinatown, which is the largest in Japan. The area is full of colorful shops, delicious food, and rich history, dating back to the city's early days of foreign trade. These homes still stand today, showing the city's unique cultural blend. Yokohama also has a beautiful waterfront, with parks and the iconic Yokohama Marine Tower offering great views. It's a city where you can explore Japan's past, while also enjoying its modern attractions like the futuristic Minato Mirai district. "300 years of isolation." That's how long Takayama quietly shaped its own culture, high in the mountains, far from the world below. This is a town where every wooden beam, every sake shop, every shrine tells a story Japan nearly forgot. Tucked deep in the Japanese Alps, Takayama feels like a world apart. Its streets still echo with the quiet charm of the Edo period, lined with dark timber buildings, tiny storefronts, and cozy ryokans that haven't changed in centuries. This is a living museum of old Japan, where craftsmen still carve by hand, and sake brewers still follow generations-old recipes. And while the rest of Japan rushes into the future, Takayama holds still, guarding its traditions like precious secrets. Shikoku might be the smallest of Japan's 4 main islands, but it holds some of the country's biggest wonders. From ancient pilgrim trails to steaming hot springs, this island is full of stories waiting to be told. It's the backdrop of Japan's famous novel Bochin, and the stage for traditional summer dances that light up entire towns. Along its coast, you'll find peaceful fishing villages and ocean views that look like a painting. The island is home to 4 old provinces, Awa, Bosa, Sanuki, and Iyo, that still shape its culture today. In the north, people live near the calm waters of the Seto Inland Sea, where fruit trees and wheat fields stretch across the land. The south is wild and mountainous, with quiet valleys and the powerful Yoshino River, perfect for whitewater rafting. And if you're a noodle lover, this is where you'll taste the legendary Sanuki Udon. Shikoku isn't just a place. It's a journey into Japan's traditions, nature, and spirit. Nestled just an hour away from the hustle of Tokyo, Hakone is a peaceful retreat where nature's beauty takes center stage. The town is famous for its hot springs, offering a perfect way to unwind while surrounded by stunning views of Mount Fuji. With every visit, it feels like the world slows down. Hakone invites you to pause, breathe, and simply enjoy the moment. From the serene waters of Lake Ashi to the majestic silhouette of Mount Fuji, the scenery here is nothing short of breathtaking. One of the best ways to take it all in, a pirate ship cruise on the lake, where the view of Fuji feels like a postcard come to life. But Hakone is more than just a pretty view. Visit Owakudani, a volcanic valley where steam rises from the earth, creating an almost otherworldly atmosphere. The air here smells of sulfur, and the landscape feels alive with energy. A true natural wonder. In Hakone, every corner offers a new perspective, a new chance to relax and connect with nature. Matsumoto, nestled in Nagano Prefecture, is a treasure trove of old-world charm and modern spirit. Once the proud capital of ancient Shinano Province, it grew into a vibrant castle town under the Tokugawa shogunate. Over time, small villages joined together, weaving rich stories into the fabric of this growing community. Despite facing dark moments like the sarin attack in 1994, the city has emerged resilient and determined. Here, modern life gracefully embraces history, culture, and tradition. What if I told you that Nagoya is like a phoenix, rising again and again from the ashes of its past? This city that has transformed time and time again, from the days of fierce wars to its rapid modern rebirth. In 1610, when the mighty Tokugawa Ieyasu moved the capital of Owari province here, he not only built a city, but also planted the seeds for a dynamic legacy that still resonates today. Over the centuries, Nagoya evolved into an industrial powerhouse where ancient traditions blend with the hum of modern factories and bustling seaports. Niseko Village, nestled in Japan's northern Hokkaido region, is a year-round haven for adventure enthusiasts. In winter, the town transforms into a snowy wonderland, with each house blanketed under thick, white snow, creating a picturesque setting for skiing and outdoor activities. The village is surrounded by the majestic Annupuri Mountains, offering breathtaking views and a serene atmosphere. During summer, temperatures range from 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, providing a pleasant climate for exploring nature. The name Niseko comes from the Ainu language, meaning river toward the cliff. The town's history dates back to the early 1900s, with significant developments in the 1960s to boost tourism. Niseko is renowned for its high-quality powder snow and world-class facilities, including traditional onsen and restaurants. If Japanese history were an epic novel, then Kamakura would be the plot twist no one saw coming. This is the place where a man on the run turned around and built the first military government in Japan, forever changing the fate of the nation. In the late 12th century, Japan was a nation in chaos, torn apart by feuding clans and the rise of local warlords. Minamoto no Yoritomo, a young warrior who had been exiled, saw the perfect moment to rise from the shadows of defeat. With a strategic brilliance and unwavering ambition, he rallied an army, defeating the Taira clan, and solidified his power at Kamakura. Instead of ruling from the ancient capital of Kyoto, he set up his government in Kamakura, a coastal city far from the emperor's reach. This bold move marked the beginning of the Kamakura shogunate, Japan's first military regime. For the first time in centuries, power was no longer solely in the hands of the imperial court. The warrior class, known as the samurai, rose to prominence, shaping the future of Japan for generations to come. Kamakura was not just a place, it became a symbol of rebellion, resilience, and the new face of Japanese governance. Kabira Bay, also known as Kabira-wan, is one of Okinawa's most beautiful spots, located on Ishigaki Island. The bay has stunning white sand beaches and unique little islets off the coast. You can't swim here because it's a place for cultivating black pearls. But don't worry, there's still a great way to see the underwater world. Hop on a glass-bottom boat, which will take you over colorful corals and fish. If you'd rather stay on land, take a stroll along the beach for amazing views. For a higher perspective, visit Kabira Koen Park for a panoramic view of the bay and the surrounding islands. There are 9 uninhabited islands nearby, and you can take a tour boat to explore them. Be careful though, the tides change quickly, so keep an eye on your stuff. In a city that never sleeps, where skyscrapers dominate every corner, there's one place that takes you back in time, offering a rare glimpse of ancient Japan. Sensoji Temple, where the spirit of Edo lives on. As you step through the towering Kaminarimon Gate, you're instantly transported into another world, where centuries-old traditions meet modern energy. The gate is not just a structure, it's a symbol of protection, with the powerful Raijin and Fujin, the gods of thunder and wind, watching over the temple. At the heart of Sensoji stands the majestic 5-story pagoda, reaching towards the sky, offering a stunning contrast to the modern cityscape behind it. It was built in the 7th century and reconstructed after the devastation of World War II. It's a symbol of both history and resilience. With over 30 million visitors arriving annually from across the globe, Sensoji continues to draw those in search of peace, spiritual connection, and a glimpse into Japan's rich heritage. Over 400 years ago, a dark fortress was built in the heart of Japan, Matsumoto Castle. But what you might not know is that it was once the center of one of Japan's most brutal feuds during the Sengoku period, when clans fought for dominance. In 1550, the castle was seized by the Takata clan after a bloody battle, becoming a key stronghold in their quest for control. For decades, it stood as a symbol of military power, with its towering black keep watching over the Matsumoto Basin. As the Takata clan clashed with the powerful Uesugi clan, Matsumoto Castle endured siege after siege. After the fall of the Takata clan in the late 1500s, Matsumoto Castle passed into the hands of new rulers, shaping its legacy for generations. Surrounded by the picturesque Japanese Alps, this Crow Castle has remained a constant through centuries of change, symbolizing Japan's resilience and the indomitable spirit of its people. But nestled in the heart of Shikoku, Matsuyama is a city where history, culture, and natural beauty come together in perfect harmony. Matsuyama, the capital of Ehime Prefecture, is the largest city on the island of Shikoku, offering stunning views of the Sato Inland Sea and surrounding mountains. One of the city's most iconic landmarks is Matsuyama Castle, perched atop a hill with panoramic views of the city and beyond. But Matsuyama is more than just a pretty face. It's the birthplace of modern haiku, and it holds a special place in Japanese literary history. Visitors to Matsuyama can't miss Dogo Onsen, one of Japan's oldest hot springs, offering a serene escape from the bustling city. With mild weather year-round and vibrant festivals in summer, including fireworks and samba performances, Matsuyama is a year-round destination. Shibuya Crossing, where 3,000 people cross at a time, and the heartbeat of Tokyo's energy pulses through every step. This is the world's busiest pedestrian intersection. Shibuya Crossing, located just in front of Shibuya Station, is famous for its mesmerizing chaos, where all traffic comes to a halt, and pedestrians flood the streets from every direction. It's not just a crossing. It's an experience with massive video screens and neon signs lighting up the night, earning comparisons to Times Square in New York. For many, Shibuya Crossing is the epicenter of Tokyo, with its unique energy attracting over 500,000 pedestrians on the busiest days. The crossing became globally famous in 1973, and since then, it's appeared in numerous films, TV shows, and music videos, solidifying its place in popular culture. However, with its growing popularity, Shibuya has faced challenges, especially during major events like Halloween and New Year's Eve, leading to new regulations and safety measures. Despite these challenges, the crossing remains a cultural landmark, where the past and present collide in an electrifying atmosphere. Kanazawa is a charming city where the past meets the present. It's a place where ancient traditions blend smoothly with modern life, like a beautiful geisha, greeting visitors with grace. Kanazawa is one of the few places in Japan that has managed to preserve its old-world charm. The streets are full of traditional architecture, making it feel like you're stepping back in time. But it's not just the buildings. The city is also famous for its craft traditions that have been passed down for generations. Located in Ishikawa Prefecture, Kanazawa lies between Kyoto and Tokyo, right on the coast of Japan. Surrounded by stunning natural landscapes, the scenery here is breathtaking. The city is also home to two rivers, Sai and Asano, which add to its peaceful vibe. Best of all, Kanazawa is easy to visit. Just a 2.5-hour trip from Tokyo, making it perfect to visit year-round, especially in spring and fall. Arashiyama is a beautiful district in the far west of Kyoto, tucked at the foot of the Arashiyama Mountains, also known as the Storm Mountains. It's a bit of a journey from the center of Kyoto, taking about 30 minutes by train, bus, bike, or taxi. The area is full of history and natural beauty, with the iconic Katsura River and the surrounding mountains. Arashiyama is famous for its lush bamboo groves, where you can wander through towering bamboo stalks. You'll also find ancient temples, some of which have been around for centuries, offering a peaceful escape. It's not unusual to see people dressed in traditional kimonos or yukatas, enjoying the picturesque scenery and indulging in local treats. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even take a rickshaw ride to explore the area in a classic way. Kobe was built by resilience. Fires, bombs, earthquakes. Each time the city fell, it rose again. Stronger, kinder, more connected to the world. In 1995, disaster hit. A massive earthquake struck Kobe just before sunrise. Over 6,000 lives were lost. Nearly 200,000 people were left homeless. The city's highways collapsed. The port, the busiest in Japan, was torn apart. For a moment, it felt like everything had been erased. But Kobe didn't stop. In just months, cleanup turned into rebuilding. Cracked roads became smooth again. Neighborhoods slowly came back to life. Today, if you walk through the city center, you might not even notice what happened here. But look closer. There's a quiet memorial glowing every December called Luminary. It lights up the streets in honor of those lost and those who rebuilt. That's Kobe, a city that remembers but never stays broken. Nagano is known as the rooftop of Japan, home to the towering Japanese Alps, with peaks rising over 3,000 meters. Located in central Honshu, this landlocked region is shaped by highlands and mountains, offering crisp air and dramatic seasonal changes. In summer, temperatures can soar to 35 degrees Celsius, while winter brings heavy snow and sub-zero conditions, creating perfect landscapes for skiing and snowboarding. During the Sengoku period, Shinano, Nagano's former name, was a battlefield for powerful warlords like Takeda Shingen and Wasugi Kenshin. The Edo era brought growth through key trade routes like the Nakasendo, with post towns that supported travelers moving between Kyoto and Edo. The region is also famous for its food: buckwheat soba noodles, handmade oyaki dumplings, and sake crafted from pure mountain water. Tucked away in southern Japan, Kashikojima is a small island with a big charm. It sits in Ago Bay, in Mio Prefecture, and is known for something really special: pearl farming. This is where Japan's first cultured pearls were made, thanks to the clean, calm waters all around. In 2016, Kashikojima even welcomed world leaders during the G7 summit. You can hop on the Kintetsu train and ride straight to Kashikojima Station. Super easy and convenient. There's a pretty hiking trail nearby too, about 6 kilometers long, with awesome views of the sea and trees. If you're looking for peace, nature, and a bit of sparkle, Kashikojima is the perfect place to visit. Sapporo, the vibrant capital of Hokkaido, sits in northern Japan with a fascinating blend of nature and modernity. This city hosted the Winter Olympics in 1972 and dazzles visitors with its famous snow festival, drawing millions from around the globe. Long before its modern charm emerged, Sapporo was home to the Ainu people and later became a key hub for early settlers. In 1866, pioneers began building this remarkable city, naming it after an Ainu phrase that means "big river flowing through the plain." Its layout is unique, planned in a neat grid inspired by American city design, which gives the city an orderly and inviting feel. As the city grew, it became a center for agriculture and industry, with experts from afar contributing innovative ideas and skills. Sapporo shines with beautiful parks, delicious local dishes like miso ramen, and breathtaking views of nearby mountains. Imagine a lake so calm it turns a towering volcano into a mirror. That's not a fantasy. It's Lake Kawaguchiko. Just a couple of hours from Tokyo, this lake offers the most surreal view of Mount Fuji you'll ever see. Surrounded by peaceful shores and seasonal beauty, it's where nature slows down time. Spring paints the lake in pink blossoms, while autumn sets the trees on fire with color. It's part of a national park, a World Heritage Site, and a hub for climbers, artists, and dreamers. With its long shoreline, cool summers, and hot spring resorts, it's no wonder tourists never want to leave. Here, even the clouds seem to pause for just one more look at Fuji's perfect reflection. Where sacred forests, crashing waves, and ancient spirits coexist. This is Wakayama. Just an hour from Osaka lies a land few travelers truly know, once the seat of the powerful Kishu Tokugawa clan, guardians of Japan's feudal past. Wakayama doesn't shout for attention. It whispers through temple bells and rustling pines, inviting those who seek something deeper. Known as the Land of the Gods, this sacred region draws pilgrims along the ancient Kumano-Koto trails and up to the mystical mountaintop temples of Koyasan. From the white sands of Shirahama to steaming mountain hot springs, from serene fishing villages to the spiritual heart of Japan, every step in Wakayama is a journey inward. The legacy of the Tokugawa clan still lives on in the heart of Wakayama Castle, a silent witness to centuries of change. It's also the birthplace of visionary minds like Konosuke Matsushita and Torakusu Yamaha, proof that even the quietest corners of Japan can shape the future. In the heart of Hiroshima lies a place of profound significance, Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. a testament to both the horrors of war and the hope for a peaceful future. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park was created to honor the memories of the victims of the world's first nuclear attack, which occurred on August 6, 1945. At the center of the park stands the iconic A-bomb dome, the skeletal remains of the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, the closest building to the hypocenter of the bomb that still stands today. The dome was preserved as a symbol of the destruction caused by nuclear weapons and serves as a reminder of humanity's commitment to world peace. The sound of temple bells fading into the wind, the scent of pine, ocean salt, and incense lingering in the air. Footsteps echoing on old stone paths where emperors and monks once walked. Every frame, every moment, just a glimpse into the spirit of Japan. But the truth is, no camera can capture the silence of a snowy shrine at dawn. No voiceover can explain the warmth of a stranger's bow. And no map can show you where Japan will take your soul. Some journeys don't end when the video fades. So, until we meet again, see you on the next journey.